Hey Aquarius, this is Perrymore Tarot's weekend reading from April 4th through the 6th, 2025. This is for Aquarius. Last shuffle for Aquarius. Let's see what's going on this weekend. Let's hope is good, right? Well, we have friends and colleagues, and then we have stuck energy. So I feel like your friends and colleagues are being held up and delayed. This is what this looks like. I'm being held up, I'm being delayed for a reason, though. Spirit's doing this on purpose. They're holding them up because they don't see the full potential in a situation. They may not see the full potential in you. And so Spirit may be either calling you to separate from these people, to unplug, back off, maybe, to keep things very light, maybe not speak as much, being very careful about what you say, to free yourself. You may be thinking sort of negatively about these people, your friends, the things that you've learned about them, your colleagues, the friends. And colleagues could be people that you work in the same field as, or maybe you work with them in different departments or something here, or the same department. It doesn't matter. But they're showing that these people, you may be looking at them negatively. They're stuck doing something on their own, and Spirit wants them to see something. Okay, I'm seeing that you are losing interest in some of the friends and colleagues. They stress you out. These people are negative Nancy's, though. I'm seeing them being negative, of thinking the worst first. I'm seeing them, not open to getting the answer. You ever meet people, Aquarius, which I meet people like this, and I lose my patience. You ever meet people that just want to complain about their life, but they really don't want to do anything about it? Like, say for instance, say a friend says, this person keeps doing XYZ to me. Maybe it's their person, right? They keep treating me this way. They keep hurting me this way. They just abuse me in this way. And you're saying to yourself, this is terrible. I'm sure they know that. I'm going to listen, but I hope that they understand that they don't have to deal with this. And maybe you say it to them. And they say, yeah. And then they continue talking about the problem, not taking your advice, not really wanting to hear any solutions. And then the next week comes around. And they're going to leave this time, but this is what they've done again. And it almost seems like after maybe the fifth time that they do this, that they might enjoy it a little bit. And you find that they stay in a very negative cycle. It's like they're not connected to it. They haven't learned a lesson from where they are, like what they're going through. And I'm seeing that they're stuck in a situation that won't let them go for a reason, so that they understand something. And you may need to know this so that you don't get involved as much, right? It's to say this as well. Spirit kind of wants you to know that these people, your friends, colleagues, whatever they're going through, this isn't going to be an easy fix. This isn't going to be something that happens overnight. You can afford to unplug and relax, because this is a long road. Spirit's telling you that slow progress is still progress. They're doing the best they can. That's the message this person has towards you. I'm trying. I'm learning. I'm scared. That kind of thing. They may be afraid of being alone. Their Spirit wants them to learn something from this situation, and learning something that won't leave them. They'll never forget. Sometimes that requires things that you can't save them from. Now, for some, the lesson what Spirit's going to give them that they will never forget may be losing money. For others, it may be a scar. I mean, I'm just being serious, and I'm not trying to be funny about this at all. I take it very seriously. But I will say that Spirit wants you to know this, because they see time apart on the horizon for you and your friends or colleagues, because you're being initiated. You are no longer, Spirit is like lifted you out of low vibrational situations. And you'll know it because all of a sudden you'll feel limited by these people and or the situation, and you are unlimited, and you know that you're unlimited. You may all of a sudden feel this strong urge to say, this is like, I could be doing something else, because I know what you're going to do. You're just going to talk about it again, and you're going to go back, and then you're going to talk about it again. And I just want to skip to the part where you finally give up on dealing with this energy. Therefore, Spirit is asking you to unplug and honor and treasure your relationships that are, honor and treasure the relationships you have with these people, yes, but it's time to put more energy into higher vibrational relationships. They're telling you you have limitless potential, but I am seeing 0, 0, 0, 0. And this is more of a reminder, even for you and even for these people, that anything can be accomplished if you can dream it. There's no reason why you can't make it happen, right? If it's in the possession of another person, doesn't mean it's not available for you. And so this is something, a message that you may have to give this person, but then it's like, okay, listen, it can happen for anybody, right? Tina Turner left and became a bigger star than she was before. This one and that one did this, right? They left this company and they became bigger than they ever thought. You can do the same. What was it? Bill Gates stole Microsoft and even tried to bite off of something else, and what ended up happening to him? He's rich, but I mean, come on. There's a lot of different stories. I'm probably not I'm paraphrasing the crap out of it, and I probably am not saying the right words, but look it up, right? There's always a way to overcome, and then let it be that, and continue to follow your promptings, because your promptings may be telling you, yeah, I got to find people who are more like me. I need to find people who are more like me. These are people, I will say this, right? If any of you are trying to conceive, that's if. These are the types of people that will stunt your ability to reproduce. Like, that's how stressful they are. Like, you'll be like, I wonder why I can't conceive. I'm trying to have a child, right? Or my spouse cannot conceive. It is mostly because of the stress of your colleagues or your friends. And stress is a real thing. It really does influence your body. I'm seeing your reproductive organs being affected by this person, by these people. Teacher is the High Priestess and Queen of Cups. So the only thing that will teach these people, whoever these people are for you, the only thing that would teach them is that you have compassion but standards. I have grace, mercy, forgiveness, all of that good stuff. I understand, but this doesn't resonate with me, and it doesn't work for me right now. I want you to see your way through this. Learn as much as you can about your experience. I'm telling you that there is a better way, and I'm telling you that anything is possible. But free yourself from the pain of dealing with watching someone be stuck and trapped in a situation that is terrible for them. It's cruel and unusual. A teacher would tell me that someone has high standards, but they're also very compassionate as they walk away. Right? I have so much love for you. Let me know when you are out of that. A consciousness of lack, the Emperor and Chariot. And I mean, that's what you're doing. So there's an awareness. And also not only you, but other people are doing this to them for that to be here. People are like, I love you, but I got to go. I'm seeing Spirit saying unplug. Towers may be important to you. Parrots, they're saying be careful what you say. This is a very important time to encourage. Leave them with words of wisdom. If it can be had by one, it can be had by all. If you can dream it, it can be reality. You just keep that energy and tell them to stay calm, right? And that they should not be in pain. It's not regular. It's not normal to be in pain. And they're limitless. They're unlimited. There's no limits to what they can do. And it's leave people with that limitless potential you have kind of vibe, right? That's how you watch your words. Just say those things. We're not going to talk about your situation. We're not going to talk about how jacked up things are. We're going to talk about how amazing you are and how great, how amazing life can be. No one deserves to be in pain, right? If it's unnecessary, then there's no point in having it. So a consciousness of lack with the Emperor and Chariot is telling me that this person feels like they're out of control. Their life is being driven by someone else. This is something they need to work through. Spirit wants you to back out. I don't know who this is for, but over the weekend, you're going to be finding out. And this could be, it doesn't always have to be friends or colleagues, but this may be someone that you've done business with as family. And you see them as that, and they wear that hat with you as well. Like, not only is this my sibling or my parent or my aunt or my uncle or so whatever, you know, they're also my friend, or they're also someone I do business with on occasion, or we do the same sort of work. That could be the issue, the same thing too. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing an inheritance that they need to work through something, and you're being initiated. I see you might lose interest in certain people or certain energies because it's just beneath you now, whereas before you used to be like, yay. Now you're like, oh gosh, not again. I don't feel like dealing with that. Seventh house may be important. Check into that to see the partnerships that you are attracting or attracted to. Also look into the levels of it, the good and the bad, to see what you're walking away from and what you're being initiated into. And eighth house. Eighth house would speak a lot to you, the transformation you're going through, the spiritual enlightenment that you're going through. Okay, so you could be dealing with a Pisces, Aries, Cancer. Those are the main signs. I'm also seeing Scorpio, Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. So you could be a Capricorn, Aquarius cusp, or an Aquarius, Pisces cusp. We have Pisces, Aries cusp we could be dealing with. Aries, Taurus. And that seems to be it. If you're not dealing with those signs, which you don't have to be, those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.